So far, we have been discussing the sketches and part design environment of CATIA V5, in which we have seen how we can create the sketches, make those sketches as fully constrained, which are actually ready to be converted into 3D. We have also seen the features which we will apply to convert our sketch into 3D. Then we have seen some features which were sketch based features like pad pocket, shaft groove, multi-pad multi-pocket, rib slot, hole. We have also seen the dress up features like fillet, types of fillets, chamfer, draft, types of draft, then transformation features like translation, rotation, symmetry, mirror, types of pattern, rectangular pattern, circular pattern, user pattern. We have seen reference elements, point, line, plane, how we can create them and how we can use them. We have also seen how we can apply the material and how to measure the mass properties of any particular model or part we have created. Now let us shift to assembly design of CATIA V5. What exactly assembly is? What will be the definition of assembly as per your own knowledge? Assembly is simply aligning your parts of a particular machine. What we do is we have different parts of a machine as available. We align those parts at their respective working position, or sometimes we create those parts at their respective working position. This is what assembly is, to fulfill the purpose of its working. That's how we arrange those parts. When we go for computer aided design, when we discuss about the assembly design, so there are two approaches for the assembly. When you use CAD tools, you follow two types of approaches for assembly. First approach is your top down approach, and second one is bottom up approach. Top down approach is again not an approach where you start from the top of your machine and assemble the parts till bottom. No, it is not like that. Similarly, bottom up approach is also not starting the assembly from the base and going till top. It is not like this. We will discuss about it in detail. So first is top down approach. Top down approach is you create your parts in the assembly environments only. I will not have any separate part available. What I will be doing, I will open the assembly environment. I will be getting the coordinates for each and every part with respect to assembly coordinate system, or with respect to the origin of assembly, and at their respective working position only I will be creating the parts, and directly I will be getting the final assembly. Part placement is based on the assembly coordinate system. we will have a single origin for the complete machine or for the complete assembly, and based on that only we will be creating the parts. Parts are created at their respective working position. I already told you we will be creating the parts at their respective working position only. Wherever the part is actually functioning in the machine, at that location only we will be creating. Next approach, we have bottom up approach. Bottom up approach is actually a traditional approach. Normally what you do for an assembly when you work in the industry or when you assemble something, what do? You have separate parts available, you align those parts one by one and assemble them. Say we are going for the assembly of a pen, what we will be doing? We have separate parts available, we will align parts with each other and finally we assemble them. This is what we do in the bottom up approach. First, using the part design or surface design, whatever the environment is, we will be creating the parts. When all the parts are ready, then we will open the assembly environment. In the assembly environment, we will insert the first part, we will align that as per assembly coordinate system. Then we will call the next part, align that with reference to the previous part. Then next part, align that with reference to the previously available parts. This is how we form the machine. To align the parts, what we do is we use again constraints, but this time these constraints are assembly constraints. These are not the constraints which we had seen in the sketcher, but these are similar assembly constraints we have. When we will start creating the assembly, at that time we will be discussing the constraints available and how to use, where to use those constraints. So this is your bottom up approach. In this particular course we have added the bottom up approach only. The top down approach will be available in the advanced version of the course. This was all about your assembly, just an introduction, brief introduction about assembly, how we use them, where we use them, again what are the possibilities, what are the things we have to focus, that we will discuss when we will actually work with the software.